Hi Aries, happy birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your April 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, this one is will be in front of us. Take out the cross spread as always. And I also pulled the 4 agreements, wisdom, oracle, and mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright, so we have Neptune, and Neptune's actually in your 12th house of Pisces, and 12th house in general points to spirituality, blind spots, and mental health. We have 6, so 6th house for you guys is Virgo. Astrologically speaking, not really anything going on there, but there could be a focus on that area of life for you guys, which can point to health, work, daily routines. And we have Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is 9th house energy for you guys, and that points to philosophy, higher learning, foreign affairs. Astrologically speaking, that's going to be pretty quiet as well, but could be some focus at area of life for you guys as well. And I do see a Sagittarius card in your spread too. So with all that away, we'll get started with the main spread. In the main situation position, we have the Queen of Wands, which is actually the card for Aries, and challenging that we have the Moon. So on the one hand, this could just be saying that you might be feeling like yourselves, right? Especially given that we'll be in your season. And then with the Moon challenging that, could just be saying that, especially the lunar cycles that'll be at play. So at the time I'm recording this, we haven't had the new moon in your sign yet. And there's also going to be a full moon in Libra, and then a new moon in Taurus in the month of April. So just some lunar cycles to look out for there, but it could just be saying that these cycles can be causing you some confusion, and possibly it could just be saying that in general you might not be seeing the situation too clearly, and that could partially be due to the fact that you guys have Saturn that recently moved into your 12th house, and we saw Neptune come up in your dice as well. So yeah, 12th house can definitely point to some confusion sometimes. Alright, in the foundation position, we have the King of Cups. So this is Scorpio energy here, and it could just be saying that in some ways you might actually be feeling a little bit isolated, right? Maybe, you're feeling a lot of things on an emotional level, but maybe you're not quite sure how to express them, or if you have expressed them, you might feel like you're the only person who's seeing things this way at this time. And again, like I said, some of those feelings can be exacerbated by all the stuff you have going on in your 12th house, so it might not be how the actual reality is right now, but it could very much be what you're feeling. Alright, past position, we have the Two of Swords, so this is Libra energy here. And yeah, it could just be saying that, and I feel like this has been a theme for you guys recently, where it looks like you've been dealing with a situation where you've been trying to look at a win-win scenario, right? Where you've been trying to do what's best for yourself and for another party involved in the situation. But there could have been a struggle to actually arrive at the right conclusion as far as what to do there. Alright, in the present position, we have the Five of Wands. So this is Leo energy here, and it can point to some conflict. Usually it's more of a competitive vibe as opposed to anything that's going to be a long-standing competition. But yeah, it could just be, at the very least, where things might bubble up to the surface. Might be a bit of an ego battle. But yeah, this can point to possibly within your work lives for some of you, and then also possibly in a romantic connection. But to me, this is one of those energies where everyone kind of digs in with their perspective and isn't really necessarily willing to listen to the other side's perspective, so you could get into these types of conflicts in those situations. Right, and in the near future position, we have the Knight of Wands. So Sagittarius energy here, and it could just be saying that you will be ready to move on from the situation. So where it looks like you could have been really overthinking things and possibly into a bit of stagnation. It might even be one of those things where whatever this minor conflict might be, it might be the thing that kind of sparks you into action, right? To where you might say, okay, I was trying to look for a win-win situation. Maybe whomever I'm dealing with in the situation doesn't view it the same way. So you know what? I'm just going to go do what I got to do, right? So it could just be one of those things where you might have realized that, okay, maybe taking all this time to try to find the win-win outcome wasn't for the best, right? Because you need someone else to engage with that same mentality as well. But Either way, this looks like it's saying you will be feeling energized in the near future, ready to move, possibly do some traveling as well. Right. The position of your influence in the situation, we have the Seven of Swords. So this could just be saying, to me, this is more of a cautionary thing. Like I said, with the Five of Wands energy we see there, just be on the lookout for that, right? Like usually if you know that that type of energy is going to be at play, you could potentially avoid it. So something to think about there. Now, this could also point to maybe in the area of friendships, right? So be on the lookout for that. Try not to get wrapped up in any gossiping within your friendship circle. Um, but beyond that, another way I could see this playing out too, given everything I'm seeing in the spread. Let's say if this is around a work situation, try not to overpromise what you can do, right? So you could say, oh yeah, I could totally take on those 7 projects, and realize that you could really only get some of it done. And kind of knowing that that was going to be the case when you commit to doing the 7, but you still go ahead and do it anyway, right? Doesn't have to be 7, but given that we have 7 swords there, I use that number. All right, in the environment position, we have the tower. So yeah, given its reading and its totality, I feel like in a way this is a tower moment that needs to happen for some of you. Because like I said, it looks like there could be a situation where you've been feeling alone on an island, trying to figure out some kind of win-win, right? Looks like the other side of the equation, they might not be feeling the same way. So then that could cause this big conflict. And just be saying at the very least, this could be one of those tower moments that serves as a bit of a reality check. You certainly would rather avoid these if you can. Now, to be fair, given that this is an environment position as well, this could be the energy that someone else might be feeling. So, let's say, again, if all along you've been trying to look for a win-win outcome, right, and this person might take that as a sign of weakness, or they might look at it as maybe you're being deceptive, right? Then that could cause this whole conflict to spiral out of control. So that could be what's at play with that too. All right, and the hopes or fears position, we have temperance. So yeah, to me, this is very similar to what I was saying with the Two of Swords energy. It looks like it's saying deep down you would actually like to see balance in a situation. I don't feel like the conflict is necessarily something that you want. Now, like I said, with the Seven of Swords there, I feel like it's something that you might get pushed to the edge in a certain way around the situation, but overall, it looks like you are looking for that serenity within the situation. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the King of Swords. So this is Aquarius energy here. And to me, this is saying that it points to a certain level of mastery, right? Because this is Aquarius energy here, and we talked about if you feel that Seven of Swords energy coming on, right, along with that Five of Wands energy, to try to avoid it if possible. And given that we see the King of Swords energy in the outcome here, to me this represents a bit of maturity for sure, at the very least. So to me, this is saying that for a lot of you, even if there is some kind of conflict that does arise around the situation, it looks like you'll put an end to it quickly and feel a lot more secure with the situation by the end of the month. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So yeah, this could point to a reconciliation energy, reconnecting with things that you might have had passion for when you were younger as well, possibly reconnecting with people from your past. But yeah, this looks like a pretty positive energy here. And again, like I said, another indicator that overall there is a goal of harmony within the situation, but it looks like there might be a momentary conflict that might come up before that harmony does get restored. All right, moving on to your 4 agreements card, we have don't take anything personally. It says everyone lives in their own dream. All right, it says all people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. So definitely an interesting message there, right? Because we talked about that potential for conflict where it looks like you may have been trying to look for a win-win outcome. To be fair, with the moon in the challenge position, that could even just be saying that even for some of you, you might be feeling like you're a bit out of whack around the situation, but hopefully that resonated with you. And from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, we have Yang, and there's the artwork, and the number is 1. So let's see what this has to say. Definitely looks like an action-oriented energy, which would make sense given that we're going to be in your season. Okay, essential meanings says the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power of making things happen, taking action. The oracle's message. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. So definitely a pretty positive message there, especially as far as it says that this is the perfect time to act. There's no need to hesitate, right? Because especially for those of you who have been in that Two of Swords energy for a long time and really searching for some kind of a win-win, it could just be saying that you could just have faith that it is the right time to act. All right, the relationship message says circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. I will have to say, for the most part, this didn't come across as much of a romantic connection, but hopefully that resonated with you. And the prosperity message says projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and on to the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. So definitely a pretty positive message there. Again, like I said, seems to be a bit of an action-oriented energy there too, which is perfect timing for your season. All right. And lastly, we have a Mudra for you guys. So this is your Mudra here. It's the Rudra Mudra, and the keyword for it is transformation. All right, and there's the info on it if you want to pause it or take a screenshot to read what it has to say. But under benefits, it says improves digestion, assimilation, and elimination, opens Manipura chakra, regulates body weight, addresses organ prolapse, heals dizziness, sluggishness, and exhaustion. So if that sounds like a Mudra thing would be beneficial for you guys, I'll put the name in the description video as always. Once again, happy birthday, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.